Hey, it's Friday, March 10th, and it's me, Father Taylor, and it's time for your weekly eBlast and weekend update. So, a couple of things to update you on. Stations of the Cross. Last Tuesday, a group of people went through, there were about 14 people, went through and did Stations of the Cross together, ended with Vespers. Wonderful little service led by our Deacon Denise. Coming up on next Friday, the 17th, they have that same, without the Vespers, but the meditations of Stations of the Cross, where you go through 14 different parts of Jesus's walk toward the cross, and then his death, his crucifixion, and his burial. It's kind of like good. It's like the extended Good Friday in a contemplative meditation. So that's we're going to offer that to be led next week, the 17th at 12:30 in the afternoon. You are welcome to go anytime that the church is open and do it yourself. The booklets are right there when you walk in the church. I find that doing the stations once is good, but if you repeat them, this is kind of like something you do repetitively, it begins to become more real and it becomes part of your contemplative devotion. So just holding that out to you. In on the 19th, so a week from Sunday, we have Evensong. Guy's been working hard. Paul has been doing a great job with these folks. Evensong is simply the name for evening prayer set to music. And so we're doing it during Lent. So the readings there are connect with Lenten themes. And so the service is mostly a sung service. So it's a really beautiful thing. Another way to kind of appropriate, get your spirit connected to this season of Lent and preparing for Easter. So that's coming up on the 19th at 4 p.m., followed by an English tea. So we're requesting that you bring in some tea sets. This is a tradition of the church that's been going on for years. So bring in your tea sets. They will set everything up. So we have Evensong immediately followed by an English tea. How about that? We are working our way through a book called Lent for Everyone, and it's the Gospel of Matthew this year. It's written by N.T. Wright, who is not only like maybe the biggest scholar on the historical Jesus, and then he's the former Bishop of Durham in England. So he's one of our guys. He's an Anglican guy, and this stuff is rich stuff. The books have come in. We've got some more books coming in that have arrived, and so you're welcome to that. You can pick it up on Amazon with one click, which is what I have. And so every Sunday following the service, well, people gather and we sit at tables. We have a great breakfast that's prepared for us. We see a short video with N.T. Wright himself, and then we get into these discussions, which just take us deeper. So all part of like trying to help our community grow deeper in Christ through this time of Lent. The Palm Cross time, we always do that. We always have that Sunday or that day where we get together, we make, 8 gazillion palm crosses. What fascinates me is we make far many more than we have people at our church, and we give them all away. It's been really great having Bill Pascucci take them over to Neckar's. People show up at Neckar's looking for palm crosses. How about that? So there's a palm cross workshop that's being held on Tuesday, March 28th at 5 p.m. Also, speaking of palm crosses, less complicated, but we also have the Easter egg hunt, which gets tons of people who just live in the area who come out for our Easter egg hunt. And that there's, there must be 1,000 or more eggs that they put out. Well, all those eggs have to be loaded with candy. And so on Saturday, April 8th, getting close to, that's what the Easter egg hunt is. But we need people who can come and help stuff these eggs. I believe the way that she does it is you can come and grab a bunch of eggs and stuff them at home if you want. But contact Manda because we need a lot of help, because otherwise it's people just sitting up all night stuffing plastic eggs with candy. So you could do a great job at home. Get them in advance, stuff your eggs, bring them in, drop them off. Everybody can help out. What's it called? Many hands make a light load or something like that. So many hands make it a lot easier to do the Easter egg hunt. I'm looking for people who can be just meeters and greeters at the Easter egg hunt. We plan to have coffee outdoors and some baked goods, and people come. We just want to meet these folks. We want to bless them, all those people who come for the Easter egg hunt. It's a big event for us. So, hey, all you got to do is come and help hand out, baked goods. Hand out a donut, hand out a, whatever, like some banana bread, pour a cup of coffee and just greet someone and say, hey, we're so glad you came. That's all you have to do. And it just makes a big difference. So Easter egg hunt is on April 8th. I do call your attention to an update to an issue that I wrote about. It's an issue that we have, Trinity Church was the victim of internet fraud. And you'll read the article. If you want to know more details, more than I write in the article, you can simply call me and I will meet with you and give you the details. But because it involves some of our people who have been victimized, we thought it best not to really publicly, we don't want those people to get victimized by, well, what happened? What are they doing? And so we just thought we want to protect the innocent. So, but if you want to know the details, I am more than happy to tell you all the details of both what happened and the current status of investigations. So you can read that article, which is included. Okay, so great. I really hope to see you this weekend. And I want you to start thinking about who could you invite to come to church at Easter? Means people will still come to church on Easter, but they'll only come if they get a personal invitation. So I'm curious, start praying about, Lord, is there one person I could invite to come to our Easter service? That would really be great. So we'll talk more about that later. But for now, God bless you, and it's good to see you. And I look forward to seeing you this weekend.